What up? And welcome to another episode of From the Script to the Screen, Fairy Tale Edition. Episode 4 of 100 Year Quest is out now, so as always, you guys already know, gotta shout out the creator, Hiro Mashima. Wanna give a shout out to the artist, Atsuo Ueda. And gotta give a shout out to the studio, JC staff. Appreciate all parties involved. They covered chapters 12 to 16 of volume 2, so ran through a couple chapters, but gotta say I enjoyed it. A lot happened, and so going off of last week, we know that Fairy Tail had an official confrontation with the Diablos Guild, and were kind of taken advantage of. And so from that aftermath, we see that Lucy is looking for Natsu, Wendy, and Erza since they disappeared. And so while she's out looking for them, we have a run-in with an old acquaintance, Brandish, who was part of the Spriggan 12, a powerful organization from another continent. And so we know that her and Lucy had kind of a heart-to-heart and were able to see eye to eye. And honestly, a lot of people were able to see eye to eye after that conflict. We know that it was very personal for a lot of people. And so that explains why not only did she help out Gray and was able to get him away from danger, but after a while we see that Erza is finally able to overcome her hallucination, and Brandish also comes in and helps out Natsu and Wendy. Helps you understand a little bit why she helps out so much. Also, we know that her and Lucy have somewhat similar magic, and so that's why they also have a little bit of a friendly competition. Both of them looking out for the Aquarius key that Lucy was in possession of, but had to get rid of due to dire circumstances. And so getting back to the episode, we see that Fairy Tail starts their revenge tour, and like Natsu says, it's time to fight back. And so definitely my favorite panel of the week was where Natsu exposes the armored dragon, because even though we know that he's pretty formidable, we know that Natsu has been through a lot and has been able to increase his power to a large amount. And so we see Natsu perform a very strong fire attack, and of course, even though, like I said, his armor should be impenetrable, steel does have a melting point, right? And that's how I look at it, and we see that Natsu is able to get the upper hand. And speaking of the upper hand, the episode ends just how it began. We see Jalal have another confrontation with this white mage, or Toka. We see that he ran into her in the beginning of the episode, but Loxus ended up stepping in and saving her, claiming that she's a member of Fairy Tail, and so even though she might be hiding something, it's up to the family that has taken her in to decide if it's something that she should be judged by and not him. And so understandable at the beginning of the episode, but towards the end we see that other members of Fairy Tail were already suspicious of her, and so she ends up being apprehended at the moment. During the conversation with Jalal, we see that there appears to be multiple personalities, and that this white mage is somebody that has actually taken over somebody's body. Seeing how Jalal said that she's somebody that's been around for a long time, we have to assume that she's somebody that's very talented, and we see her mention that unlike Natsu's brother, the black mage Zerif, she's the white mage, and so she wants to erase magic. She mentions how she's apprehensive of strong magic or the accumulation of strong magic, but then she gets knocked out in the process of her explanation. So looking forward to seeing what they say in the next episode. Pretty sure more will be revealed, but till next time, let me know what you guys thought about the episode. And to the manga readers, as always, let me know if y'all enjoying the adaptation. Till next time, peace.